Hey, Boris.
Say, Joke.
You haven't parked the van yet?
Nope. I'm gonna finish up with something first, and I'll get to that in a jiffy.
What something?
Surfing Facebook. It's important.
Did they send you the results from your last checkup?
Nope. Did I tell you he hit my knee with a little rubber hammer? It was crazy. My leg went boing, and I laughed my ass off. Now I do it all the time. Boing, boing. You try it.
About this TV show. You know, the one where you saw Victoria Baxter? Which TV show was it that Baxter was on today?
One with famous people nobody knows. They're having breakfast with journalists who don't know what they're talking about. And no one sees because they're on at a time when everyone's still snoring.
Are you sure she said she was looking for a nyo?
No. They asked her what she'll do now that she lives in Paris. She said she'd make a sweep of the antique shops in the city in search of Japanese art, which I have a soft spot for, especially for the carvings.
Did she happen to mention anything about her love for tobacco?
No. Wait, yes. When they asked her how she liked her breakfast, she said, "It's even better than the French standards. Happy birthday. Only a good pipe could improve it."
Why were they interviewing her in the first place?
Because they didn't have anyone else, I guess. But they said she is one of the most important collectors in Europe and wants to start her own little Japanese museum in Paris.
How much do you think we can ask Baxter for the sculpture?
Oh, what a nuisance. But don't tell the boss I helped you, okay? Date? Origin? Author?
It was made by Unkei, the most highly valued sculptor from the Kei school in Japan at the end of the 12th century.
Conservation state?
It was in very bad shape, but Pauline's father, he did an amazing restoration.
Around 600,000 euros. Happy birthday.
There's something I need to ask you about our previous life in New York.
Oh, Choke. Really? Again?
I know we've talked about it a lot of times, Boris, but I'm certain somewhere in my past there's a key to who I am and why I'm like this.
Oh, okay.
Now tell me again, how did we meet?
I was in the station, sitting on a bench, waiting for...
I know.
You sat beside me, not saying a word.
I know we've talked about it, but I'm certain somewhere in my past...
Oh.
I started to think that the demolished station was a church, and that we were...
No idea. You talked a lot of nonsense. And you got...
I know we've talked about it a lot, but I'm certain somewhere in my...
Oh.
Do you think I could ever become Choke?
Well, Choke, you still are Choke. Younger, but you are less crazy, though.
I know we've talked about it a lot, but I'm...
Oh.
What exactly was it like when you saw me die?
I laughed my ass off. I thought, so all that nonsense about it...
I know we've talked about it a lot, but I'm...
Oh.
Do you have any idea why I went to that...
You were sure that Cadway was related to Cadwallader and someone with ginger hair.
You never told me that before.
Maybe. Or...
I know we've talked about it, but I'm...
Oh.
I thought I asked you to buy ink...
And I did.
But there's no ink.
But you asked me to buy...
Logical. Okay.
With pleasure, Choke. Happy birthday!
Pauline.
Tell me.
Here, I guess you'll need this to take the pics.
Oops, thanks. Where was it?
In the laptop slot. You left it there, I guess.
Oh, sure. I emptied it yesterday. Old pics. The ones we took.
Have you taken the photos of the statue?
I'll have them in no time. Don't.
Hey, I know what to gift.
Are you sure we need to bribe?
It's not bribe. Anyway, Baxter is a pipe aficionado, and
John, that costs money.
it's not a stupid.
Okay,
There's only one detail missing. Could you paint Baxter
okay. Give me a sample of that beat.
as soon as I print it? Here's the pipe. Any progress with the statue's
Not yet, but I'm...
I know I met your dad when I was Choke, but I'd love to meet him now again.
Why's that?
I don't know. I just thought that when remembering that your dad, everything you tell me, everything you do.
And complicated. Thanks anyway.
I saw some red drops in the shower. Did you hurt yourself or something?
John, why do you think
I don't know.
It came just after the first shower.
What came?
John, have you learned nothing?
Oh, right. Talking about your... Well, you had it a couple of weeks ago, didn't you?
It's come up before.
An email arrived from the Antiques Association of...
I don't think we can go. Too much.
It's just one night. I mean, it's... Okay, you're right. How can you work with that music?
It gives me energy. The opposite of those prehistoric... Wait. If I tell you that it's a mysterious red...
Tomorrow you'll receive there for you to
Here is Baxter's bee, so you can...
You're such a pest. John, I already painted the bee on the pipe.
Make it dry quick.
John, I painted the...
Marvelous.
John. There you go. I almost filled the card.
No need. You don't know how to.
John. Are you sure that Baxter is interested?
I know you're fond of the sculpture, but I think of it as a chess pawn. And of course she'll like it. According to Boris, she loves Japanese carved sculpture.
I guess you're right. But there's lessons. You look strange today.
No. Yes. I don't know. It's like my...
If things go well, maybe we can take a real holiday.
Oh, I thought you wanted to visit Lemur and Weasel.
Weasel will come one of these days to get a painting she needs. And to hell with Lemur.
Oh, I'd love to see her again. And...
Well, I can't stand him calling.
because
We've talked.
I won't leave him again, Polly. But now...
You should.
I don't know.
Shell.
He only...
He's.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's been months since he phoned...
Yeah.
When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear. Your best girl. Thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her. You work at the antique shop that... Years ago, when you were known as Choke. You went crazy and lost your mind and ended up living in a down in the Cadway metro station. You made friends with another crazy street. Years later, you got him out of the loony bin they put him into and brought him to 3 years ago, a totally crazy millionaire found you at Cadway. The crazy tycoon wasn't alone. He had a hunt. White killed you, and when you resurrected with no memory, he lied to you. He gave you a false life, Yet, although White manipulated you into finding the potion of immortality, when that happened, like at the Hotel Doré in Paris, he killed you. The last time that psycho killed you, he made you. That was a little mistake, because from then on, you started to remember small pieces from your past, which your findings led you to the ruins of the Church of St. Fergus in Scotland, where you remembered how you were made an immortal, and where you threw the Hines de Orduña, founder of the Order of the Flesh, transmuted your body in. However, he excluded one of the ingredients from the potion of immortality. The weirdest thing is that Hines was in your dream. You met him at the coin of judgment is the main ingredient. You believe that, if you can find one, you'll be able to undergo the same ritual. This time, a mysterious blind master appears in your dreams, but only there. You don't even know in which era you met him.